Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're reviewing another book, The Silver Eyes. It's a Five Nights at Freddy's book, so no jump scares because it's a book. But yeah, it's got some scary moments and yeah, just anything you expect from Five Nights at Freddy's. With that, on to the summary of the book. I'm just going to read off the back because I don't know how to summarize it well without spoiling a lot. 10 years after the horrific murders at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza that ripped our town apart, Charlie, whose father owned the restaurant, and her childhood friends reunite on the anniversary of the tragedy and find themselves at the old pizza place, which has been locked up and abandoned for years. After they discover a way inside, they realize that things are not as they used to be. The four adults as animatronic mascots that once entertained patrons have changed. They now have a dark secret and a murderous agenda. That sums it up pretty nicely. It leaves out a few things. Spoilers. Just skip ahead like 20 seconds. They do meet the killer, Dave, who's technically named William Afton, but yeah, okay. And with that, let's move on to things that I like about the book is the story. The only problem with it is, I'm going to assume that a lot of my viewers haven't watched any horror movie, but I'm going to take basically talk about the movie Halloween. I'm not going to go into any great detail about the gore or anything, but I'm going to talk about it. The movie, for like the entire first act, if you guys didn't know, there's 3 acts of a movie. Typically, in the first act, you're introduced to the characters and the villain and the problem, and then the second act, stuff goes down, fights happen in all likelihood, and third act, probably a final battle. Like, this is just a fictional movie, but this was an example I saw in Diver Wimpy Kid when they talked about the movie. On Act 1 would be you're introduced to a werewolf and the main character, and in all likelihood, a love interest. The second act, they would probably kill the werewolf. The third act, the werewolf isn't really dead. That kind of thing. In Halloween, nothing really interesting happens till the third act. No one even dies, and this is very similar to that. But they do go to the pizzeria early. Just no real action happens until, like, probably 250 pages into the book out of, like, 389, I believe. I just finished it yesterday, though, and read it quite quickly. So, yeah. But what I do like, another thing I like about the book is it has is one particular part. They describe something quite painful for a character, and they go into, and the bad guy goes into great details. They talk about what's going to happen, and they're talking about how, like, the character's features seem to have changed, even though they were still the same. If you don't get it, it's like, let's just say that I'm not, but I was theoretically, well, actually, no, let's not go there. The character they meet seems good, but he's actually bad, and his features now show that he's evil, instead of just looking like some poor guy who's taking a job for minimum wage. That's what I really like about the book. On to the next section, which I forget the name of. The name of the section. Something inappropriate. I already really went over this in the beginning, but it's a Five Nights at Freddy's book. If you don't like to be scared, this might not be the book for you, and along with that, it features teen characters, and while there isn't really anything that inappropriate about that, it's still something to look out for if you're not allowed to read stuff like that. Okay, on to the conclusion. I really enjoyed this book. I have the other 2 books. If you guys want me to make reviews on that, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can see when I do make a review on them. And for now, guys, I'm going to say bye. This is probably going to be my longest book review yet, I think. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell. They're all down there. You know you want to do it. Goodbye, guys!